Hello, how's it going? How are you? Tudo bem? I'm leaving soon. Like, I have to leave in 20 minutes to meet some friends in Amsterdam. But I was inspired to come here and record like another video for my YouTube channel. So, I'm here. I'm here for my second video, which means that I didn't give up on this project, so we are good. I think we are good. But I think it's gonna be like fast today. I was coming back from the gym, uh, yeah, like 1 hour ago or less, like 30 minutes ago, and it was snowing. And I was listening to this song from Chappelle Roan. I don't know the name, but it's like a song that it's more like a ballad where she's talking about living between like four states and missing things from her hometown or things like that. And it was like it's a beautiful song. It's like yeah, this very melodic ballad. And it was snowing and it was very cinematic. And I don't know, like I sometimes feel that I live in a movie, and I like to see my life as a movie. You know, like one of my favorite playlists on Spotify is My Life as a Movie, or My Life is a Movie. I don't know. But I love that playlist. And whenever I'm listening to it, I'm like, yeah, my life is definitely a movie. Sometimes like a tragedy. Sometimes like comedy. Sometimes horror. Sometimes a romance. Sometimes a rom com. So yeah, uh, it's definitely like everything. But I love that. I love that playlist, and I also love to, I don't know, see my life as a movie. Uh, just checking that I'm recording. Yeah. Uh, and while I was like cycling with the snow falling, like it was not easy, you know, like to cycle with the snow falling. Sometimes like the snow was hitting my face like very hard, and I could feel the snow like on my face. Sometimes like it was going, uh, yeah, to my eyes and like to my glasses. So it was not easy. But while I was like cycling, I was just, I don't know, I was just enjoying that scene. You know, like it was very cinematic, and I wish I had like recorded it, but I was like, this is not safe to like take my iPhone, my phone, and record it. It's not safe, so I won't do it. But it was very beautiful, and I was like, yeah, this is beautiful. You know, like it's not common to snow here in Rotterdam, where I live, or in the Netherlands in general. Maybe more in the north, but yeah, it's not that common. So every time it's snowing, I'm like, this is beautiful. But I know that it's not practical, like cycling in the snow or like driving, all those things. Also, like sometimes the trains, they get canceled. Maybe my train will get canceled because of the snow, and I will be like, okay, what do I do now? I hope not. I hope that it's gonna work. Um, but yeah, it's not practical, but it's beautiful. It's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful. And I was like, this is one of those things in life that you can either see it in a positive way or like in a beautiful way or in a bad way and complaining way, like instead of, I don't know, like admiring the snow and like being happy with what I was seeing. I could have been like annoyed because it was like snowing and it's like hard to cycle in the snow, like all those things, you know? And I think that in general in life we have this two ways of seeing things. Uh, I'm not saying that like we always have to look at things through this uh, positive lens because yeah, otherwise it gets a bit like toxic, this toxic positivity. But I don't know, like sometimes it's good to reframe things on a more like positive way, like the snow, like I know that it's, yeah, it can affect a lot of people, and for a lot of people it's not nice that it's snowing. For example, like people that work driving, or like delivery guys and girls and dance, like it's not nice for them. uh but yeah, I remember like one day when we were like living in a different uh house, we ordered in, like, I don't know what we ordered, but it was food. And it was like raining a lot, and I was like, yeah, poor delivery person that will like bring this food to us. uh, and I think I like made sure to give a good tip because yeah, like he was bringing the food, so I didn't have to like leave the house. uh, but I remember like this guy arriving, and funny enough he was Brazilian. uh, and he gave me like he was like completely wet because of the rain. And he gave me like this chocolate, this small chocolate. uh, and I was like, thank you, that's so sweet. You are like there cycling in the snow, and you're still like being kind and sweet. And he was like, you know what, I love it, I love the rain, like I'm here to do this, so I will just enjoy what I'm doing, like even if it's raining. And yeah, I love it. And I was like, yeah, this is a nice way to look at things. I'm not romanticizing like this type of job because I know it's very tough, it's very hard. um, but I was inspired by that guy. Like I don't know his name, but I was very inspired by him, and that stayed with me. Uh, so I try to look at things through this positive lens. It's not easy sometimes. A lot of times I'm very negative, and I'm like on this, I don't know, like this spiral where I only see the bad things that are happening to me. Uh, and I think I was in this mood like before in the past weeks, I think. Um, yeah, being unemployed is not easy. Uh, and it was really getting me, like being at home, like alone, because my husband, like, he goes to work. Uh, so it was like not easy to be here alone, and it's still like not easy. uh but yeah, I made the first like video yesterday, and I'm doing the second one like now, so I'm feeling more inspired now, which is great. uh but yeah, it's not easy, like it's not easy. So it's a constant exercise to just see the positive things and yeah, try to reframe things a little bit, um, and enjoy the good things I have like in life, like, and I have a lot of things to be grateful for. Um, so yeah, I just want to be grateful for these things and enjoy the good things I have in my life. And like, yeah, sometimes I will complain. It's part of life. Like, we are humans. We're not like black and white or white. We are not, yeah, living in the extremes. We are in between something. So, yeah, I I will complain. And probably I will come here sometimes complaining about things. Uh, but I promise not to do that like very often because I know that it's annoying and I don't want to be this person. I want to be, I don't know, like this kind uh, person. And I hope that like every time I do this, every time I come here, like talking to you, I can bring some kindness to your day. Um, that's my goal, like maybe I won't succeed a lot of times, but that's my goal. And if I'm not being positive or if I'm not bringing you like kindness and like, yeah, some gentle content, then you can be free to leave a comment here saying whatever you want. Just be kind, like we can comment, but just be nice. And yeah. And I remember like when I'm just checking the time because I have to leave soon. But I like remember when I was doing my podcast, uh, my oldest brother, he sent me this voice memo saying that it was like a gentle content, like a kind content. What I was doing, like this type of content that you listened uh, after like a day of work and you were like stressed and everything, and then you listen to those things and you feel, I don't know, like better somehow, or you feel embraced and hugged and comfortable somehow, like. And yeah, I just want to be this type of uh creator, like the type of creator that can bring you some positivity and some kindness. um so yeah, uh I just had to come here talk about it today because I was really feeling it because of the snow, and it's still snowing. And I'm like, the camera is like here and the window is there, like right behind the camera, so I can see the snow falling, and it's snowing, like really snowing. But yeah, it's beautiful, and let's try to look at things through this positive lens. I think it's a better way to live our lives, even during like the hard times. If we can find this, like glimpse of light somewhere, I think it's, yeah, I think it's better. Uh, but yeah, this is it for today. Uh, if you like this video, like just, yeah, leave your like here and leave a comment saying like what's your take on this. And yeah, subscribe, all these things, like that's it. Take care. Or as we say in Portuguese, eventually I will stop like saying this because you will learn. But yeah, as we say in Portuguese, se cuida, and see you next time. Ciao.